Hey guys, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Sorry about the short delay, guys. We started at 7:30 today because there's that 10:30 news. Okay, there's that 10:30 news that we want to make sure we're trading. It's let's go to it for one quick second before we start. There we go, guys. You can see clear as day. 10:30 news. Okay, we have Colin Powell speaks. Okay, so we're going to do some top-down analysis leading into this news. Obviously, we have another 9 a.m. FOMC member Clarita speaks, so that's going to be good as well. All right, guys. So we're going to head back to the chart. I just wanted to show you why we started a little bit late today. So, guys, this is currently US30. We're going to switch to gold. All right, and then basically what I want to let you guys know is today's going to be a big week. This week is going to be very big. Okay, I definitely think that we're going to see a lot of movement just coming out from last week NFP. All right, so we just have to be patient, watch the price, and make sure that we're looking for good R to R trades, guys. So welcome, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good morning so far. Guys, just click in the description box real fast. We're not financial advisors, guys. Okay, so what we're doing is providing free technical and fundamental analysis. So if you guys are not sure how to trade, just make sure to consult with a financial advisor and we'll go from there, okay? So with that being said, this is gold on the daily. All right, so we're going to remove the 9 EMA. All right, and we're going to get down to charting XAU USD. Look at this, guys. Look at this. All right, November 5th. All right, massive push. Now we're having a little bit of resistance here, and we're now trading currently at 1816.9. All right, so if anyone's having any questions about where we're at, always make sure to look to the left in terms of where we've previously been, and then you can see that red line there is the actual price. Okay, so one second, guys. We switched over to Zoom as well, so we're just letting everybody in the Zoom call getting set up. There'll be a bit of a delay, bit of a lag on YouTube. Just letting you guys know, all the Zoom guys, they're actually in real time, so it's pretty good. We made this switch actually this weekend, and it's panning out so far. Yesterday's session with Ron was very, very good. So, guys, with this being said, obviously, when we come up here, we have to edit and make this a supply zone. Okay, take a look. Clear as day. You can see where we're at. All right, and then next current demand would roughly be, I would say, because we had this big bullish push right down here, but we're far away from here, so we obviously need to find some better support and resistance in terms of maybe the 4 hour here. Clear as day. Perfect. Gonna edit this, and then we're good to go. Okay. So guys, you can see nice and clear after this big bullish ignited candle breaking through the 200, we're now finding a little bit of support up in this area right here, which is the bottom of the current candle in terms of daily around 1812. All right. So if we drop down to roughly the 4 hour, you can see this is what we're in. This is what we're working with on gold. One second, guys. I just gotta quickly throw on some music, and we're good to go. Perfect. So you can see, guys, 1816.475. Oh, sorry, guys. A few people in here. Sorry about that. Okay, guys, so 1816.3. Now we can gather the top, which is around 1821. Okay, so you can see we've made a pull here, nice little push to the upside. Now we're consolidating, basically looking for the next move. So make sure to tighten everything up here, and then we'll look for the hourly. Okay, so from 4 hour, we're going to drop down to the hourly, and you can see clear as day that if we break above here, guys, we haven't been here in quite some time. Last time we were here was September 6th, okay? September 6th. and it was getting resisted at 1827. Okay, so let's reset that, guys. And if you're familiar, basically my white area lines, horizontal rays, they're higher time frame. Okay, and I'm going to switch back down to baby blue, and then we will make sure that everything under the hourly is lower time frame support and resistance. Okay, and yeah, guys, we'll be trading Nasdaq. We're going to look for US30 as well. Just wanting to make sure that we're getting gold charted because it's everyone's favorite, to be honest with you. So just give me 1 second here. Let's check it out. Perfect. All right. So 1807 was a bounce. You can see off a nice big bullish push. Tried to resist, tried to push back down and hold support right there. It did, and then it started to push back to the upside, and now we're currently trading. Nice little steady uptrend starting to form. Okay. Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay, so you can see there's about 21 minutes left on the hourly candle. You can see we are getting some resistance right here. There's about 3-4 nice resistance candles. Okay, you can see right there a little bit of resistance starting to form. We'll switch that to supply, and we'll work from there. Okay, in terms of even overall smaller time frame demand, right, you can work within this area right here. You can see that price made a bounce, and now we're currently trading within this area in terms of buyers. All right, okay, so 20 minutes, guys. You can see on the hourly what this looks like. Looking pretty good. Okay, and then we're going to drop back down to basically the 30-minute. Okay, perfect, guys. So you can see nice clean price push down, tried to continue, was resisted. All right, now it's starting to push back up, holding a little bit of support. 1 second, guys, just got to add a bunch of people here. Good to go. Nice little 30-minute uptrend starting to form here, and you can see we're starting to walk our way up. All right, so back to the 15-minute. And guys, if you're new, we're just doing a top-down analysis currently. All right, nice top-down analysis, waiting for to get to the 15, down to the 10, and then obviously down to the 5. But nice steady uptrend forming on gold, looking pretty nice here. This could be a neutral area, but as of right now, it is in terms of basically a lot of sellers have their pending orders there. Okay, starting to sell off right there. You can see the multiple wicks touching within that area, looking for the potential sell-off here, maybe waiting to connect to the overall uptrend again before mating. All right. Okay, so from that time frame, we'll drop it down to the 10. Keep it nice and clean, guys. We're not going to overchart today in terms of support and resistance. You can see that price where it's making its key bounces here. We need to change this to baby blue. Once we switch to baby blue, we know that that is a lower time frame support and resistance. Okay, and then we have our bounce right there. Okay, about 8 minutes left here on the 10-minute. So just first 2 minutes candles have opened. Let's drop it now down to the 5. And you now can see that this is live price. Okay, we now just did a top-down analysis trading into live price action. You can see that current price is starting to make a W pattern right here, and we'll see if we're going to get a nice little push or if it's going to get rejected, because we have a little bit of resistance here, and start to form maybe overall selling pressure here. Okay, guys, I will look at GU after, but for right now, this is what we're going to do, no problem. Okay, tighten this up. Perfect. Bottom wick looking good. Okay guys, so anything above here, we also see that if it starts to break bullish, we have a nice bullish target, which is 1819, roughly 1820. Okay, it's the top of this wick right here, and then we have some area right in here. You can see where price tried to make a move and was holding support. Okay, as soon as it broke through there, nice bearish candle, starting to ride the downtrend. Don't normally like to cut across candles like that, but in terms of support and resistance, this area was forming good support. So if price of gold starts to rise, okay, you can expect some kind of resistance, obviously in the supply. But if it breaks this area next to it, roughly 1819 will be the next area. Okay, so this is what we're trading in. What are your spreads like on gold right now, guys? What are your spreads like? What are your spreads? What are your broker that you like to use? Guys, it's very important for everyone to understand. Guys in the group, I'm going to ask you some chat. 1-2 pips. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, so price 40 seconds left. This 745 candle will start to appear. Okay. So let's watch the rise. Let's see if it's going to start to break. There. Roughly around this area right here. If it starts to break and continue above, we nest this nice little push. Okay. If you understand the R to R, all right, it's like 1818. All right. That's the push. Overall area to take profit would be like 1819, roughly almost 20 pips, maybe 15. Okay, but if price, it has to continue. All right, I know this is a final move leading into 745. Okay, it's got to break above here, and then it's got to start to walk its way up. All right, you see what I'm saying? If price starts to get rejected here, wait for it to come back down, a little bit of a retest here, and then we can start to walk it up. But if price just shows these top wicks, we talked about in our boot camp, guys, for all the members, remember, we talked about impulse candles, head fake candles, FU candles, different types of this sort. All right, so if price starts to get rejected, you have to remember that there is a 5-minute uptrend starting to form. Okay, maybe come back down somewhere in this area right here. So nice tight stop loss, guys, will be depending on your account. All right, I don't know what everyone's trading. All right, so just make sure you understand that 2% would probably be the best ideal decision that I would say, and then you're good to go. Okay, so let's just watch in terms of price, and then we'll switch over and we'll go at maybe GBP USD. All right, so 3 minutes and 47 seconds here. Okay. Okay, 3 minutes, almost coming in 20 seconds. All right, you can see this is a key area. So I'm actually going to flip this to neutral, all right, because you can see price is starting to push. It's made higher highs from all of the previous structure right here, but now you're getting that little bit of formation of doji, leading continuation for the next move. I'm just going to bring this down a little bit so it's not as bright. All right, and then we'll look at probably trading GBP USD. Okay, so any terms of short position, guys, looking down here, right, if it starts to sell off, you can expect a continued break. We're looking for the overall continuational patterns for the next big moves. Okay, Raja, if you read the description box, buddy, in terms of guys not in our group, you'll see that this is not a buy or sell signal. channel. This is charting, free technical and fundamental analysis. All right, so guys, I'm quickly just going to do some alarms. Okay, and then I'm going to obviously do it right down here. Perfect. Okay, so let's check out GBP USD. Look at you guys, beautiful moves here. We'll get it on the daily and we'll go do top down. All right, have not erased this from last week. It was doing some different charting yesterday as well. So remove all drawings. You can see clear as day that this is what we're working in. All right, so you can see nice little bounce we had in terms of daily support, daily supply. This was from on the 5th. This was on Friday. Okay, nice little sell-offs here. November 8th, you can see it started to reverse. All right, started to push to the upside before making its next move. All right, there's about 9 hours left for this current candle. All right, you can start to see that we are making a steady little uptrend here. I'm gonna want to see if we can break through this bearish candle in terms of the lower time frames support and resistance. Okay, you can see that the 200 exponential moving average is very it's acting as nice resistance here in terms of the GU price. Okay, so what we got to do is we have to switch this overall to sellers. So we'll make this red, and then we'll get into doing the top down. Okay, GU was nice, guys. You can tell it made nice moves. It was really nice today. We weren't trading it in London yet. Tomorrow, guys, we have a nice London session. There's an inverse head and shoulder pattern forming here. You can tell it's a shoulder, head, and shoulder. All right, that's why you're having this continuation. So let's see how far GU is going to push up. I see this clear as day on the 4-hour. Hopefully you do too. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Here's the neckline right there, and that's why you're having that bullish momentum push, because we're breaking through that overall neckline right there on the 4-hour. So very nice movements, very nice moves coming up. I think there's going to be a lot of nice moves this week, like I was mentioning to you before. So now it's our time to just watch, wait, and see. Leading into 8:30, gold has big moves at 8:30. 9 a.m. we have orange folder news, and then current 10:30. All right, 10:30 is when we have that red folder news. Okay, so very important to watch for these types of folders. All right. So let's tighten it up here. Looking good. We do have a nice little liquidity grab wick right here. Okay, so I'm going to grab that also. Here's your retest candle here. You have a nice ignited candle. A little bit of bottom wick, so it's not technically ignited, but it's push. Okay, price opened up. They tried to retest the overall resistance, which now held support, and you can see they're starting to walk their way up. All right. It's currently getting held up roughly around this area right here, 3.5, 305, 307 mark, and it's going to come wanting to test 35,400. Okay, 1.35400. Okay, this is GBP USD on the hour. Okay, you can see now on the 30-minute. Okay, let's drop this down here. Give me 1 second. And then we're going to walk our way up right there. Looking good. Tighten it up. About 8 minutes left on the 30-minute candle, guys, which that'll bring it to the next hourly candle. All right, the next hourly candle. Okay, so from 30, we're going to drop down to the 15-minute. Okay, and then we have high lower time frame resistance as well, coming off from that overall sell-off. Okay, so let's check where we're at in terms of relative strength. RSI, we haven't put that on gold yet either. So we're just going to update this, okay, do a 50 mark before making its next move. You can see they're starting to get overbought on the 15-minute, but we'll wait and see now how far it's going to go before having its next little retracement here. You can see that on the previous time and structure, that on November 4th, this is where price started to bounce, held, and then continued. Now it's starting to form some resistance here. All right, very important to see that the previous candle wick is not opening above. Okay, it's currently trading beside. Indecision, doji forming. Okay, you can see the types of candles that it is. You got to expect some kind of a retest here, starting to come down, looking to maybe get to the overall MA in terms of the 200 exponential. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop it now down to the 10-minute. All right, tighten everything up, looking for the next move. Okay guys, so what I'm doing right now is I already done gold, okay, and then we're looking at now GBP USD, pound sterling versus the US dollar. All right, hope everyone's having a good morning so far. It's definitely going to be a good week. Post NFP, had some good moves so far in London. Now waiting for the next overall moves to come happen in New York. Okay, sorry about all the back and forth, guys. You do understand though, it's just doing the top-down analysis, waiting for the overall lower time frames to come more apparent, so we can get into some scalping. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to add on your 200 EMA and then your 9. Okay, your 9 exponential moving average. Look at where we're at in terms of price. Price is showing making highs in terms of RSI. Okay, price is actually making a nice little move to the upside too. All right, so there's no hidden divergence spotted on the 5. It's always good to show you guys that. There's a lot of questions that people may have. All right, so just keep that in mind. About 3 seconds until this 7:55 candle closes, and then we have the new candle opening. All right, so let's watch and see how this is going to make a move. We'll check out gold for a second too. All right, and we'll see what our overall trendy components are based on gold. Okay, I want to quickly switch. Okay, so here's your candle. There's no entry. You can see a nice little wick closed below in the current supply. So this area does hold true to the overall area that it once was. When we had this drawn here, okay, in terms of gold, this area was supply. Okay, so this was red. We switched it over because we didn't really know how this is going to come up here. Now you can see clear as day that there are still sellers here, so we can flip this back. And you constantly have to be updating, guys, on scalping because of how fast it is. All right, especially on gold. So we can expect for gold, if it doesn't hold here, to come back down and bounce off this uptrend. You see how it's been doing it previously? Bounce, making nice bounces to the upside. Okay, all the way from down here, the 5-minute. All right, so let's watch and see before we have our overall next big move. Okay, so we're leading into the hourly candle. Let's do some jot notes. Okay, so guys, the goal is 10 to 15 pips. All right, what you want to do is move your stop loss to break even, okay, and then take profit or run a trailing stop loss. All right, guys, sorry if you can hear a little bit of noise and thing. It's just my fan. Do apologize about that. Okay, so gold is above 200 MA on daily. Okay, so bullish as of right now. All right. it to 12, and we're good to go, guys. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so 2 minutes left here. Let's see how this candle is going to start to open up. Guys, what's everyone trading today? What are your most what are you looking at trading the most? I know gold has had a lot of bullish tendencies, so that's why I'm looking for a bull run. You can obviously really tell it's broken above that 200. Now we're just waiting for maybe the dip buy. So let's take a look at how this looks on the 15 minute. Okay, you can see clear as day the overall 15-minute time frame. Nice steady uptrend here, looking to break this bullish power rate here below the 9 exponential moving average would be any kind of selling pressure that we have. Okay, if it's going to hold here true, it's going to start to walk its currently way up, back way up, breaking through this overall short-term supply, and then we have our continuation of bullish run. All right. Perfect. And guys, if you can't tell with what we're doing, you can see on the background right there, it says XAU5 gold chart, just to show you what we're actually trading itself, okay? So we have our areas set. Perfect. Let's go back and check out GBP USD, and then we'll look at the DXY, all right? Okay, so look at GU, starting to make its nice little run to the upside. Tighten everything up here, make sure we're getting the bottom wicks acting as once resistance if we drag this across. Just to show you guys where I'm getting this from, you can see it's acting as resistance here. Push. Now we're making a higher high, higher low, higher high. We're going to see now we're going to make a higher low. Okay. If not, it's going to hold here. You're going to see a continuation. So let's just watch GBP USD for 2 seconds here. There's about 6 seconds left. Okay. So GU looked like it's finding some support right here. You can see it's starting to make a bounce. We got to wait and see. GU's looking nice, guys. You can see we're heavily overbought though. All right, so that's why we check it on the 15 minute, see what it's forming. This is GU on the 5 minute. Sorry, on the 15 minute now. All right. You can see we're not in overbought territory yet, so there's still a lot of move to be able to make to the upside. Watch for your retest. Okay, your retest candle is going to come probably breaking down here a bit more, or it's just going to start to hold here. You can see, and then start to walk its way up. So we'll switch back to the 5, and then check out gold. Okay, guys, look at gold now. All right. Remember, I was telling you, starting to push down, breaking. Here's your liquidity grab. This MA now is acting as nice little support and resistance. This is the new hourly candle, guys. This is the 8 a.m. candle. All right, this is a candle that you want to be waiting 5 minutes for. And if you're new, guys, that's the tip. If you're continuing to trade on the channel, you guys understand the first hour of the candle we always wait 5 minutes for. All right, so 1 second. To answer some questions here, guys. Let's answer some questions. Okay, guys, we're going to do Nasdaq as well. All right, I just wanted to get some of this charted for. I know we started at 7:30. Some people were thrown off. All right. Okay. Check out Nasdaq in about 15 minutes. We'll switch over. Okay, we'll watch. You can see gold. Wait for gold till 8:30. All right. You can see that there's no real news just coming in at 9. That's the key. That's why I said we'll chart Nasdaq right before. Okay. Then we have that 10:30 Powell speech. Okay. So let's watch and see what's going to happen with gold. About 2 minutes left. Okay, guys, so as this is happening, I'm updating the group too. We have a text chat that's going on. All right. So there's about 1 minute and 14 seconds left here. You can see nice hourly resistance. But overall trend is bullish. Okay, so it's in a fight right now. This is the key area. You can see push, pull. Tried to dip. You can see clear as day this is a nice little area for the overall continuation. We're going to see some probably a 20-30 pip move breaking out, bullish or bearish depending on the actual move itself. Okay, and that'll determine on volume, that'll determine on liquidity, it'll determine even news. Okay, so let's just watch and see what's going to happen on gold. All right. Okay, let's check out GBP/USD, and then about 10 minutes we'll start charting Nasdaq, guys. I just want to see if we're going to get nice little moves here. Okay. Okay. Watch for the big FU candle, guys. Watch the liquidity grab. You can see that candle just opened up. It's starting to close above. Still starting to run. You can see it's not below. Okay. It's above the 50 line. All right. We haven't drawn the 50 on gold, but we got to wait and see for the overall candle jump here. Okay. Gold can still sell off. We have to have it hold the overall move. All right. You can see, look at this. It might be forming a double top here. Holding nicely above this moving average. And like I said, guys, I have no idea what your spreads are, your broker, anything like that. So you have to keep in mind that this is indecision right now. So it could dip a little bit more. You could go in some drawdown. So that's why you never over leverage. Okay. And you can see if it starts to resist here, it's going to start to fall. If it starts to gain more volume, look at the size of this candle right here, guys. That's a very powerful candle. All right. Negated by the seller's candle. So it's a push-pull move. So that's what you need to just watch for, wait and see. You had that little FU candle. Members, you know what that is. Little impulse before making its overall next move. Okay. Just letting more people in, guys. Guys, if your brokers are spiking your spreads, keep this in mind, okay? They do that at key areas where they know they're going to get nice continuation movements here. Remember, 8:30 is a nice little time that I've always found gold makes moves as well. All right, so just be mindful of that. Okay, so let's check it on the 15-minute here. You look at the indecision that it has, okay? You can see a push, a pull. Volume candle is heavily setted right in the middle of the overall development candle. Let's check out the hourly candle as well. Always good to check your higher time frames, guys. I know that there's a little bit of distortion here because of this, but you just always want to check your higher time frames. Remember this 15-minute trend right here? I think it was 5, 10, 15 minutes. You can still see it's holding nice on the hourly. So if it gets here, you can see in previous structure it was wicked down. Price has pierced through it though. That's the thing on the hourly. Okay, price pushed all the way up, so they know that they can break this on a higher time frame. Where are we starting to form in terms of relative strength? All right, you can see that it's starting to form a little bit of falling action here, selling off. Price made highs, retraced, found support, pushed, and now we're waiting for that overall development candle to start to see. I'm looking at this right here, guys, on the hourly. You see that big bearish candle right there? That's one thing to keep in mind. Okay, price has to really have a nice push to continue to that side, which is around 1821. All right, so it can form one of two things here. I can see a shoulder here on the hourly, shoulder, head, shoulder. I can see an M pattern potentially forming if price starts to push up and start to challenge 1821 again. There's a lot of different things that can come to fruition with actually where we're at. So that's one thing you want to keep in mind when you're trading actually gold right now. It's in a key area where it makes nice moves. You're going to have a push or pull movement, but there's no overall directional trend as of right now. Okay, there is an uptrend, but in terms of this candle right here, you can see that there's nothing that's forming in terms of obvious structure to hold to make to the next move to the upside or to the downside. All right, that is why we're getting some selling pressure here coming out of supply. Sorry about all this charting, guys. I just want to make sure everything gets set before we do anything. Okay, so remember on the hourly we have a bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay, this is a little FU candle. If you understand what that is, now we have our overall selling pressure starting to potentially form. Let's wait and see. So remember, guys, this higher time frame support and resistance uptrend, it has been holding. Okay, so if price is going to break through and starting to sell, we really need to remember that it could get resistance in terms of support right there and make its flip. Okay, so you can see it's now starting to get some support right at 1817. Previous structure has held this as resistance. Now we're going to see if this is actually going to be support. If breaking, then turning into the overall flush. Okay, remember 8:30, guys, very key time frame to sell. 8:30 is the best time frame to buy or sell. This right here, it's leading you into head fakes. You can see I'm not doing this. We're not doing this. Our volume liquidity is not doing this. What we're doing is just waiting for the next move. Okay, so let's check out GBP/USD. Okay, it's about 8:11. All right, we have our two time frames, a higher time frame set on gold. We know what we're looking at here. GU is still making a nice little run. Very nice little run here. Higher highs, higher lows, continuation into the parallel channel, which is an uptrend. So heavily overbought on the 5-minute. Doesn't really mean much in terms of pairs. You always want to check with the 15-minute. Okay. Okay, push. Haven't had any retest yet on that moving average. You can see that they've crossed. As soon as we've broken above over here, that's where the best entry was. It tried to retest. Head and shoulder pattern for the continuation. Okay, so that's good to know. So let's wait and see where previous structure is. We haven't been around here in a while for GU. All right, we're just making an overall reverse. So let's just look where we're at. You can see that we're currently trading in 354.57, which is this area right there. They broke above previous consolidation before making its next move. So let's see if it's going to be a continuation or if it's going to be a head fake. I think the overall target for GBP USD could be here. Okay, so let's watch and see on the 5-minute. Okay, 2 minutes. So we're looking at any kind of break here, guys. Any kind of break in terms of GBP USD. Okay, that's if it's selling. All right, I'm looking at the higher time frame, 35,600, if it's going to continue. All right, that's the wrong way. Looking for a break right here. This is what I wanted. My bad. Give it a little bit of dip room here, guys. You can see that it found nice support. It sells off, potentially making. 1 second here. Sorry, guys. Trading view is being really finicky today. Okay, you can see. Let's see if it holds support here. Potentially bouncing back to the upside. Okay, if that's the case, overall target will be 35,600. All right. If it starts to break, you can see that I'm looking for the overall sell below the 9 EMA. Seeing if they're going to put it back in the trap. Two different areas potentially forming. So let's wait and see. About a minute left here for that 8:14. So this is going to be the first 15-minute candlestick, guys. The first 15-minute. Just want to check out things or how they're going on YouTube. Perfect, guys. Guys, we've now switched to Zoom. If you followed Ronnie's call last night, he told you. All right, so there's a bit more that we have to watch. So if you're not getting the screenshots that you normally would, it's just because we're answering all the questions on Zoom. Okay, so 4 minutes left. You have that GBP USD continuation here. Overall target is right here. Okay, if it's going to continue. So we'll watch and see. Did gold flip? Let's check out G gold. Indecision, guys. You can see it for yourself. See it for yourself. Look at this. Big moves to the upside and downside. Okay, it's starting to break below that moving average. This area right here, you can see consolidative structure. In, out is nice. It's looking for the overall bigger moves. But I want to see if gold is going to sell off and fill this bottom wick. Okay, so leave gold for now. If you guys know the targets, all right, could be potential nice selling pressure here, 1817 to 1815. Okay, you can see it's 0.0 to 0.8. All right, so if you want to measure pips in terms of amount, you're looking at maybe 10 pips, 11 pips. Okay, have your stop loss nice and tight, and we're going to look for the overall continuational movement. Okay, so we want to chart Nasdaq as well. So let's go on the daily on Nasdaq. Guys, we traded this the end of the week last week. Now you can see where it's currently, what it's doing. This is why I wanted to trade this one out of pretty much all of them today, just because US30 Nasdaq, it was massive last week. Okay, so we got to now see where the overall structure is going to be. You can see 16,459. All right. Forming some support right here. Gotta change that for a second. Throw on some music after this, guys. And then drop down here. I believe what we're going to do. Perfect. All right, so let's check it on the 4-hour now. See where we're making some moves on Nasdaq. Tighten everything up here. We have both time frames set on GBP USD and gold, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Okay, so this is 817 now we're forming in. All right, you can see we had a nice little push, pull. Now we're holding here. 41 minutes left on the 4-hour. When 9 o'clock opens, that's the new 4-hour candle, the new hourly candle as well. Okay, so let's just wait and see. Gonna grab some price right here for the 4-hour. Sorry guys, trading view is being very weird today. Not allowing me to grab everything. Hopefully you'll allow to grab the bag though. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so from there, obviously if we break down here guys, we'll look at getting it. It's very obvious that where price has made the nice little bounce, you can see clear as day. Push, pull to the range, push. Now overall downtrend maybe starting to form. Let's see where we're at on relative strength. Okay. Nasdaq is still crazy guys. It's a lot of bullish momentum here. A lot of momentum forming. So let's check it out on the hourly now. You don't need to always crowd your charts guys. On gold, for some reason I do that just because gold 10 pips, the amount of micro movement that you get is very nice, so I always just like to chart with a little bit more than average on gold. Okay, that's just me. Everyone's different though. Tighten this up. Starting to form. Okay. Perfect, guys. Okay. What are you guys' thoughts on Nasdaq? Do you guys think this week Nasdaq's going to be bull or bear? What are your thoughts? And guys, when you talk about gold, remember, you know when to walk away from gold. All right. You got to find better trendy pairs, ones that are making nice moves. Okay, 30-minute here. Let's watch gold. Okay, change this. Gonna bring this up a little bit. Okay, gold. Let's change that for a sec. I think gold is bullish, guys. Gold has been bullish since it's above the 200. Let's check it out. Okay, we're starting to rise on gold. Okay. Overall uptrend has formed. It was forming on gold, guys. Okay, that's why I said give it some time. Give it some time. Practice proper risk management, obviously. Gold is above the 200 MA on the daily. It's bullish. Okay, it did not hold, and now it's starting to walk up. All right. You can remember how I had this neutral. I didn't know that made a double bottom here. Boom, neckline here, boom, and it started to rise. So now you can run this as it once was, which is the overall continuational movement. Let's see now, there's about 2 minutes left here. Last thing you would want if you got in from 1818, guys, remember that price, look where it is. It bounced off that 50 mark. You can see clear as day. Okay, 2 minutes left. So guys, if you caught that, remember, quick little scalping into movements, you're looking at maybe 15 pips, all right? For the continuation, what is that? 10, 15 pips, move stop loss to break even, take some partials. So before I left, guys, I said 18.18 to 18.19 if it's bullish. You guys want me to do a million things, it's you got to understand that we're not always going to be on the chart as soon as they start to take off. All right, but gold is extremely bullish. As you can see, it's starting to make nice moves. So the next area for gold is here. And then finally, we have some resistance forming in this area as well. High wick. Look at gold, guys. I said it was bullish on the daily. Okay, that's what you got to watch. This is 5 minute. This is 5 minute time frame. Okay, if you guys understand that 5 minutes, it's very important to understand higher time frames. All right, higher time frames is always important, and it's been sitting there on the key points. It's bullish. Look at this, guys. I said gold was bullish on the daily. Higher time frames hold higher weight. This is the area now where you can watch. See a little bit of push down here, previous sellers. All right. See how it broke out here? Do you see the indecision before the breakout? Huge, guys. Bullish engulfing candlestick. This is your continuation. Acting as resistance. Now you got pot in the push. All right. So look at the 15 minute. Remember when we talked about the 15, guys? I said if it breaks here, this is the next area. Look, it's pushing, guys. Heavy push. Look at the size of that candle. Remember what time is it? 8:25, almost 8:30. All right, almost 8:30. Look at gold, guys. Oh my goodness. New candle opened up. Guys, that was crazy. Okay, now you can see clear as day. As soon as it comes into this area, you have the indecision of the sellers. Okay, and if you wait until 8:30, guys, no worries. I did mention that 8:30 is a key time. If not, like I said, you missed this big move, but that's okay. Don't worry. There's still plenty of other news to happen. If the spreads were too much, guys, if the spreads were too much, all right, you got to make sure you understand to stay away from it. 8:30 is the time, and I've been saying gold is bullish on the daily. I had it above the 200 MA. This was a head fake action, guys, okay, leading into the overall liquidity grab for the overall next big push. Remember, I told you gold is bullish on the daily, guys. Okay, now we have to look on a higher time frame. Look at this one candle, guys. Look at that. We have to find hourly now. I don't just say things to say things. Like, hopefully you guys understand. Look at how far we have to go back, guys. We're actually now going into September, okay? Oh, that was not good. Perfect. You have to go back and, guys, go to your left. Always, if you can't find anything, the next structure is to your left. sorry about that. Trading view, you're letting me down today, big boy. All right, higher time frame, make it white. Then we go back to 15-minute. Okay, drop down to 5. Then we're good to go. See the next moves we have, guys. 1825. Okay, we're getting held up at the high. 1824.3. All right, 1824.3. Next, we'll look at 1825. Since I don't want to keep going back and wasting time and stuff like that. You can always go based on the next highest. 1825. Okay, and then 1826. Perfect, guys. Okay, then we have 1827, obviously, for making overall moves. Guys, but this is bullish. Like, you got to remember, it's above the moving average on the daily, which signifies bullish action here. All right, bullish action. If you guys took sells, you had to be very quick, very quick. It only maybe ran maybe 10 pips max in sells. Okay, not even, I wouldn't even say, maybe 5, 4, depending on your spread and commission. Overall play was bullish, very bullish, guys. Okay, we had one of our members, Giuseppe, made 1,400 on gold just on that trade. Okay, so it's very nice. Guys, give me 1 second here. I just gotta switch over to YouTube. I just want to get some music going here. It's a little bit quiet for me. It's not going to be on everyone, so it'll just be on me. Give me a second here. Sorry about this. Little David Guetta here. Perfect. Okay. So the new candle open, this is 8:30, okay? You can see it's now retracing, okay? How far will it go to? All right, how far will it go to? Look for the overall retest of the next previous zone, okay? So pushed, starting to pull. You can see it's indecision right now. 1823 is a nice area. So retracing, guys. So if you're in that overall buy, if you're in this buy from down here, remember, it's made nice pips, guys. I will take this up here because this is overall trade, but now to show you that price is starting to retrace. Starting to retrace. Starting to really retrace here. Look for the retest for maybe the continuation. All right. Guys, it didn't run in the sell, okay? And this is for a member question in our group, okay? It didn't run in a sell because it didn't break below the 200, that 9 moving average, okay? That's the simplest way to put it for you. The overall momentum was bullish, okay? Overall momentum was bullish. You see how it tried to? That's why you got to wait for the candles to close. Wait for candles to close. Engulfing, guys, I haven't even showed you this yet for the members. Look. Remember this? Last week? What kind of candle is that? That's the current candle right after they did the liquidity grab, head fake, engulfing candlesticks. Okay? So look now. We have our push, now a pull movement here. We haven't even really looked at GBP/USD. We caught the gold moves, which were nice. Guys, if you got in from here, that trade, roughly on gold, it's almost 40 plus pips. Okay, minus spread and commission, but now you can see the retracement happening. So right here is the key area. If it starts to break here, guys, look to get out of that trade. Okay, you've already pissed away a lot of pips. Okay, so now you just want to make sure that you're securing the first base, which is your foundational movement. Okay, foundational move, secondary move. Okay, you can afford in terms of your pips, depending where you got in, to lose this. But if I was in down here, no, absolutely not. You would not. Okay. There you go, guys. So I would be closing this right now if I were you. Honestly, if you're in any of them down here, you didn't take it, you're getting a little greedy here. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. This is a bearish engulfing candlestick forming. Okay, I'm gonna flip over to GU and finish Nasdaq. All right. We know that gold is having a retracement. I'm gonna ask someone, pretty much in my team, to watch gold. Send me a signal here if anything happens. I am going to edit this. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna add it again, just to make sure we get it. And same with here. Okay, so let's now check out GBP USD. Look at GU, guys. Okay, it's still rushing. Overall target is here. Okay, remember we had that trace push. Let's watch and see now what happens. This is a key area on GU. It's right at the high, 35501. Okay, 35501. Okay, like I said, you got to remember your stop loss, your risk management. But I believe that this thing can still rise. It is pretty high right now. Okay, you might get a little short-term playback on the 5-minute, but I'm looking at the overall 15-minute. Okay, 15-minute. Nice and overbought here. Maybe a little bit of more move to the upside. If not, like I said, it starts to sell off. We have the overall structure breaking that moving average, leading into possibly the sell below it. Okay, so let's watch and see. And we'll finish up charting Nasdaq now. Okay, look at Nasdaq on the hourly, guys. What are your thoughts on Nasdaq? What are your thoughts on Nasdaq, guys? Okay, so let's drop it now down to 30. Still forming that uptrend above that 9 exponential. Okay, still looking pretty good. $23 here. Okay, waiting for the overall move to happen. Here's about 8 minutes left here on this 15-minute Nasdaq candle. Okay, guys, I'm also watching US30. Okay, on my other computer. So US30 is very bullish as well. Okay, so let's watch the 10-minute now. Looking at when it drops, so obviously have some nice area right there. Okay. Perfect. Just want to see what's going on there. Okay, we have the 50-point wick right there. Okay, guys, so this is now Nasdaq on the 10-minute. All right, I always like to do 10 rate 4 5 just to see any kind of lag candles here. You can see there's a lot of wick formation right here. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, a lot of buyers forming here. Nice little section in terms of probably 40 minutes to an hour. Price started to hold. Now it's why it's pushing up. Okay, so let's watch. Guys on YouTube, can you hear that music? Can you hear that music, guys, or what? Okay, look at NAS starting to form on the 10-minute. Okay, look, got about 1 minute and 21 seconds here. We're gonna check out gold. Oh, guys, what's going on with gold here? So you guys can hear that YouTube music. Okay, don't worry. This video will get flagged for sure, so we'll have to remove it. I didn't know that. Definitely, I didn't know it was going live on YouTube. So for all the guys who are on the Zoom, you couldn't hear it, but for everyone on YouTube, you could. Okay, about 40 seconds left. Okay, watch, guys, watch. Watch Nasdaq. All right, so it's coming in about. It's coming in barcoding action. You can see it clear as day. Going to trap this, make it neutral. Okay, we have the 840 candle just starting to open now. Let's wait and see what's going to happen with Nasdaq. Remember, just to keep in mind, guys, we have 9 a.m. USD red folder news. Okay, US news right here, 9 a.m. Okay, we'll flip back to gold now. Look at gold, guys. Remember I told you TP? This is why. Full retracement, continuous to entry. Look at this. Okay, so as soon as I told you to get out there, this is why. This is why, guys. They had that nice little continuation push. I think that gold is going to start to fly to the bearish now, guys. Let's watch and see. They had a nice push pull movement there. That's big. Okay, very big. All right, we still have the overall entry for the sell right down here. Okay, okay, let's watch it starting to fall here. Maybe touch that 200 MA, guys. So 1817 possible entry for the sell coming down all the way to the 200 MA, but it's got to break, guys. It's got to continuous. If not, it's just going to barcode like it has once previous. All right, so be mindful of gold. It has its push pull moves. You can see clear as day. Like that's insanity. That's a 40 pip move up. That's a 40 pip move down. Okay, so just bear in mind that it is very, very bullish. As of now, here's your retracement. Looking for the overall continuation possible sell. So let's check out Nasdaq again. Let's check actually GBP USD for 2 seconds. So right now I have US30, okay, Nasdaq, and then GU. Okay, guys, look at GBP USD. We're so focused on trading Nasdaq and gold that we forgot about GU. Okay, so what I'm looking for here, guys, is if you're in and you got in from the 35388, it didn't have a continuation, but it's forming potentially a double top. Okay, If this is going to hold true, guys, if this is going to hold true, I see this forming a push, okay? Pull is the neckline, push, and here's your pull, okay? Here's the neckline right here. I want to see now if it's actually going to start to fall. You're still up, guys. You're still up about 2 pips, okay? So you can close this if you'd like. You can close this if you'd like, if you bought on this bullish candle or anywhere down here. Because what I'm looking for now is a continuation of maybe the sell, all right? It didn't look like it's going to start to bounce until we start to watch this candle close and then the overall new one open, okay? So let's just wait and see here. The break is going to be down here for sure, but I'm looking for it to get below this 9 EMA, which will drop down in roughly this area right here, okay? So you can start to sell it off, guys. That's what I'm looking for right now, all right? So if it's going to sell, I'm not too sure. You can maybe do another little intro sell here, smaller lot size. I want to go to 3 minute for 1 second here. Don't normally do this. You guys have seen me do this a few times, but I definitely do go to the 3 minutes just to see if it's broke. Okay, little overall confirmed entry. So let's watch now. I'm going to move this up. All right, this is the overall TP for the entry. Right there, it didn't go. Now it's going bearish. Okay, if price starts to break, I want to move this down here. You can start to see. Let me adapt this for 1 second. All right. So if you got in anywhere, your stop loss, guys, could be up here, depending on where it is, right? If you move your stop loss to break even, you know what I mean, that's perfect. But if not, that could be your stop loss right there, which could be maybe 1 pip, 2 pips, depending on your spread, the close of this current candle. Now, what I'm looking to do is if a GU is going to sell, okay, I'm looking at maybe getting a nice little entry in a little earlier than I had expected, just to catch maybe the overall higher move. But let's just wait and see how GU is going to play out, all right? If it starts to break here, you can tell overall selling pressure leading into it. If not, you can get a bounce and start walking to the upside. We haven't even looked at the DXY, haven't even looked at it yet, haven't looked at US30, okay, but we're going to watch and see what our moves are going to be. Let's switch on the DXY for 2 seconds. Oh, guys, clear as day. Clear as day. For all the members, guys, this is what you learned last week. This is what you learned last week, all right? Look. Nice potential double bottom, looking for the overall big movement, all right? Okay, look at maybe some selling pressure now. Let's watch and see if everything that is correlated with the DXY. Look at this, guys. It's a 3-bar play starting to form here. Walk up, like huge, guys, huge. It's at 94. It was at 94.12. Now it's at 94.2. Okay, so not a bad move. Not a bad move at all. Okay, look at gold. Okay, about 1:30 left. Let's check out our good old Nasdaq. Remember I told you guys it's going to start to break, getting into the consolidative structure, maybe waiting until 9. All right. So let's just wait and see, guys. Wait and see. Guys on YouTube, what do you guys spreads on Nasdaq? What do you guys spreads for indices and stuff like that? Okay. Okay, guys, you're getting a little bit of a lag here. Okay, 1 second. Let me go check it out. Check out GBP/USD for 1 sec. Okay, so GU is starting to find some hold here. You can see it's breaking below that 9. Just want to make sure that my lag is good, guys. So that was me flipping charts. Just let me check. It's lagging. Okay. Okay, 8 seconds left. We'll finish on GBP USD. Guys, if you're lagging, I'll go check the internet. I know, like I said before, they're still doing work. Been about 2-3 weeks here that they've been actually doing work. They're building big subdivisions where my area is, so I know they're always knocking out different Wi-Fi's and stuff like that. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So just be with me, bear with me. Let me go check it here. I'm going to leave gold. Okay, I'm going to leave gold on the chart. Let me go check my Wi-Fi router. I will be right back. Okay, so give me 2 seconds. We know what the overall areas of gold are going to be. Okay, so you can see that price made a nice little bounce, gathered some momentum here. It's not above the 9 yet, but it's starting to walk. So you guys could have done another premature enter there, starting to walk to the upside. All right, guys, give me 2 seconds. Let me go check my Wi-Fi. I'm not going to go anywhere, guys. We're literally 9 a.m. news is going to be massive. I just want to make sure I'm not lagging. I know for the members and stuff like that, you guys are on private Zooms, so just give me 2 seconds. I will be right back, okay? 2 seconds, guys. Thanks. Hey guys, sorry about that. Yeah, there was for the Zoom guys, you should be good to go. For YouTube, you're gonna get a lag regardless. Okay, so you can see that this was a little liquidity grab, putting it right back to where previous price was getting rejected. This could have been switched to an overall demand zone now, and it started to walk our way up. Don't worry, if you're entering in this, guys, if you got the bottom here, it's good, okay, for real. But you're also, look at the time, okay? I'm being more cautious than anything because you now approaching 9 minutes into news, all right? The news is going to be a speech, okay? So this might not have an impact right away, so, or it might have an impact where it'll move the market depending on the DXY, depending on what this news is about, all right? So just keep that in mind, guys. Very important to remember we are approaching news at 9. It's just a speech, but you never know what can happen in the market, okay? That's the key thing. So let's check out GBP USD. So remember, guys, I told you, selling off, bearish engulfing candlestick, looking to get into potential reversals here. Let's see if it'll start to fall. I'm not going to move this just yet because you can see clear as day that price had bullish momentum coming out of this area right here, anywhere between 35,300. Okay, 35,300. Okay, that's 3 minutes. Let's check out our 5. There you go. Clear as day. Let's watch and see. All right, now let's check out our Nasdaq. Consolidating right in that area, holding that overall potential uptrend. Okay. Perfect, guys. Guys, I had my charts on 3 minute there, okay? You know I never do that. It's just nice to see, checking that just in case you're looking for the overall break of specific trends. Okay, so you can see that from this point, 18 to now roughly 1820. So if you guys caught it down there, I know my man Rampton caught the overall bounce back, all right? So it's looking good. Looking very nice in terms of a pullback here. But now, let's wait 5 minutes. Let's see how the speech starts to open up. And then obviously we'll look at maybe charting US30 as well, depending on if I get the likes up on the YouTube, okay? So if you guys want US30, guys, there's about 764 here, only 200 likes. I am definitely not charting US30. I'll give my members updates if you guys want on the Zoom here, no issues, but if you guys want me to do US, all right? Okay, 30 seconds starting to form. 30 seconds starting to form here. All right. Okay. Nice bullish move here, leading into 855. Okay, so about 20 seconds opening up. You can see it's still running bullish. All right. So let's see if we're going to get a nice little push. I'll wait till 9 to let this kind of happen, and then we'll check out other pairs, guys. If we get 500, I'll do US30. If we don't, guys, I'll just update it to the group. All right. Okay, 3 minutes and 50 seconds, guys. We're going to just watch gold. Okay, nice. Let's check out GBP USD. Look at that dirty, guys. So it did not break just yet. GU attempted to break an overall stop loss. Did not get there yet. You can see. Tried to make it down. Held. Okay. At 353, roughly 80. And now you're starting to walk up again. Short-term pullback. Did not close below. Remember, a lot of buyers there. So even if you had your stop loss, like, guys, this is like 1 pip. So maybe 2. Okay, 2 pips. So that's a 2 pip stop loss. You can see it didn't even come down and retrace there. So let's watch and see. If you had your stop loss a little higher, guys, I know maybe people like doing it 1-to-1, 1-to-2, 1-to-3 ratio. So you might have widened it up a little bit. All right, but for now, I just put it at the bottom of this current wick right over here. You can see before we made our next move to the upside. All right. Okay, 2 minutes. Check out Nasdaq here. There we go. Okay guys, so you can see on NAS, nice consolidated trap. We have 2 minutes until that orange folder before we make our overall next move. Okay, about a minute and 35 seconds here. Okay, about a minute, almost a minute left here. So let's watch and see. You can see that Nasdaq is still bouncing on that overall 5-minute uptrend. It's still looking very bullish, guys. Okay, so the high, remember, there's this area when I drew this. Okay, you can see that for Nasdaq, it still has a lot of opportunity. Nice sell-off here that we had forming an overall higher time frame supply. Retracing now, finding a little bit of support here. Nice little lower time frame uptrend. And now we're coming to this area where you can see price sold off here. Guys, don't spam for that, okay? Tried to push the upside, held, and now we're starting to walk potentially to the downside. All right, so 26 seconds left here. Let's take a look on the 5-minute. Gold was the best move so far. Nasdaq still has a lot of opportunity to go to the upside as well. Okay, but the thing is, how far will it go? You know, how far will it get to the upside before having the overall opportunity? So, oh, wrong one. What I'm looking for is if price starts to get up in this area right here again, because you can see it's tested once, twice, 3, 4. Now it's starting to hold that 5-minute uptrend. So we'll see now if we get rejected at the high, which will lead into the potential sell-off starting to form. All right. Oh, maybe it's not going to get even there. You can see it's starting to sell off here. Oof, oof. Come on, guys. Let's see what's going to happen here. About 4 minutes left. We missed it. So you can see, guys, if Nasdaq's starting to sell, it's got to break below here. Okay. See, guys. So I assumed that you can see the sell, guys. It's clear as day. Breaking out of the push, pull movement. I thought that maybe it would have held that overall uptrend here, 5-minute and the 9. It started to walk back up, looking to get to maybe 16,300 and roughly 72 area, okay, which is the high, 373. If it does, you can see that overall selling pressure would be up here too. But look, they tried to break it up and it didn't even make it above 365. All right, so that's why you're getting that overall sell pressure starting to happen now. So let's just wait and see. So Nasdaq is being a little bit of an iffy subject. Here's that 9 o'clock candle, guys, 9 a.m. All right, that's your open. That's why you're getting that reversal. Let's check out on gold. Look at gold, guys, still running, still running. Okay, so now we're coming to a key area right here. Price has already been there. We got to see if price is going to retrace as it once did, or if price is going to start to break the high and start to go to 1825, 1826. Okay, that's the key thing that we want to look for right now. Okay, guys, we're going to be stuck on gold for quite some time. Just letting you guys know, there's that overall big move, guys. Okay, overall continuation, starting to make highs. All right, so look at where we're at in the RSI. You can see it start to make a push here, dip down. Liquidity did not break below the 50. You can see right there, clear as day. Now we found some support and we're walking back to the upside. So let's wait and see what's going to happen on gold. It's going to have a continuation, or if it's going to have the 1825, 1826 sell-off. We're very high on gold, guys, right now. You can see on the hourly, very high on gold. Check it out. Massive pushes, guys. Okay. Okay, so look, what I'm noticing is in this area right here, Wicks are starting to push. Okay, it's still making a high. You can see it got to 24.6, 1824.6. But now it's in decision right here what we're going to do with that movement. Okay, are we going to hold here? Are we going to continue? Or are we going to start to fold to the downside? All right, and what you can do is if it's going to continue, guys, like you're buying at the high. So this is like pure FOMO. Okay, if you really want to just set up a sell opportunity, you can look at that, looking for the retracement starting to form again. If not, guys, if not, wait for the next candle to open. Wait until maybe sorry, 9:10, okay, maybe 9:05 for the overall next big move. If not, it's just going to blow through here, have an overall continuation. Okay, so 1825 will be the goal, 1826. All right, but if you're looking at potential opportunities, continuation of sells, push, you can see rejection here, maybe the overall retracement starting to happen. Okay, if it doesn't, guys, this does not, this is going to just run. Okay, this is just going to run. Gold charts get a little bit crowded if you guys haven't been trading before, so just keep that in mind. Okay, guys, no one's feeling the likes today. About 800 people on here. I think we might have to go private Zoom rooms from now on. Okay, let's check out our Nasdaq too. Okay, let's check out our Nas. Okay, so that sell is still holding. It's falling over that uptrend. You can see it started to fill. Remember how we got pushed up here, and then it closed below that 9, starting to fill that wick. All right, starting to fill that current wick. So there's about 3 seconds left. Okay. So price did not make it up there, so we can erase that. Look for the overall next big move. If you're looking at Nasdaq for having continuation, you can look at potentially selling there, guys. But remember, you're coming into market open, right? It's 9:05. 9:05. We got to remember that market open is one of the most volatile times. Okay. I think that this thing could still continue to sell off, but it's going to get some nice either support or resistance rate at the 16,356. Okay. So let's check out some chats here. Give me some people in my part group. Okay, look at Nasdaq. Okay, remember I told you that's the key area. Let's see if it's going to start to break and continue to the downside. If not, it's going to just reverse back up, possibly get on that overall trend, looking for the overall reversal. Okay. Look at US30, guys. Here's your consolidation right here for the overall move. Massive pump, guys. Massive pump. Okay. Here's your, let me just explain this to you. And then, like I said, guys, I'm not going to chart this until I get that. It's only fair. Check it out. Right to the apex. Push. Consolidative structure. Apex. Then you had your massive breakout, guys. Massive breakout to the upside. US30 is 36,400, 36,500 almost. It touches there in about 5 more points, 0.5 points, and it's there. It's there. So let's check out GBP USD. Okay, remember we talked about those overall push movements on GU starting to now fall. There we go. So remember when I was looking for that GU sell, guys, this is why. Okay. This is why right here. This is the area I'm looking for GBP USD. Okay. 35277. It's going to negate all this previous. A lot of time, guys, GU has a nice push. Okay. It's 655.7. It has nice push movements. But now, every time that we've had a call, it's always retraced the previous entry for some reason, almost on every call. All right. For the past like week at least. So we'll see if it's going to keep with the overall trend. If that's so, 35277 area, 35275, 3580. Check it out. Okay. Remember we talked about gold, okay? Remember we talked about gold here, guys, okay? Nice key area right here. If gold is going to continue, just remember, it's going to just fill this previous wick and start to walk back up. A lot of previous resistance has happened here, though. It could form a double top, okay? If this forms a double top, you can see the neckline will be down here for the overall break. All right, but this is only the 5 minute. Remember that. We're still looking at the 15-minute time frame. We got to see what's going on. Push, pull movement, and then we have our nice little push to the upside again. All right. So there's about 6 minutes left on the overall 15-minute. Let's check with the 5. And guys, remember, if it breaks the upside, it's got to break this previous wick, which is 1825. Showing you 2 options right here. Okay, 2 options. Okay, 18 seconds. 18 seconds, all right? Here we go. Let's checking our guys here. Ziad, he caught the gold sell. Good, beautiful, buddy. Okay, here it is, guys. Let's see now. You can see it's opening parallel here. 1823, guys. The overall target is down in this area right here. All right. So if you need me to see, I need to show you. Down in there. Let's wait and see. This is the overall key area right here, guys. I have it in decision because just like before, remember, we all thought it was going to go bull bear, and then it went bearish, had a little liquidity grab, bullish engulfing candlestick. That's why you had your massive pump. All right. Let's check out where we're at on RSI. Check it out. Okay. Point here, it's starting to make some downtrend movement. All right. That's why you're getting your overall potential sells. Okay. So let's watch and see what's going to happen. And like I said, I don't know your guys' stop losses. I don't know what you're using. I don't know pretty much anything about what you're trading. All right. It's just very important for you guys to understand proper risk management at this point. All right. Okay. 3 minutes and 25 seconds. All right. So let's stick with gold here. You can see it's starting to get a retracement starting to form. US30 is flying, guys. It's starting to get a little bit of pullback here. So if you want that, like I said, just help it out. Help out the team here. It's not just me. It's the overall group, guys. It's the community. So now you can see overall starting to flush. 1823, 1821. Let's see if they're going to get a nice little retracement here. All right. Look at that, guys. 30 move, 3 minutes. US30 is bullish, guys. It's very bullish right now. Very bullish. So I want to see what's going on with the DXY actually, because right now this is flying. Everything looks like it's flying right now. Okay, so look. I don't erase anything on my DXY. You can see double bottom here, started to push to the upside. Nice little liquidity grab, closing back above that 9 exponential. So we made it from roughly the low of 94.1. Now we're trading at a similar 94.2 area. So last time we checked it, I believe, was one of these candles, and not much has happened since. Okay, so it's 9:15. All right. Let's look at GBP USD one more time. And that's when you're getting your sell-off here. Remember we talked about this? GU's now in consolidation area. All right. Now, what I mean by that is push pull move. Okay, waiting for the overall breaks. All right. Now we're on GBP USD. Let's watch. It's going to be a nice little move here. If it's going to continue, guys, like I said, this is, guys, for the team, you remember this. We talked about this. This is the trapping gap. This is exactly what we do on the daily. All right. So let's just watch. I'm going to leave. This one right here. Perfect. Okay. And then what we're going to do is head back to gold. Okay. Look at gold, guys. Okay. Had a nice little move to the upside. Okay. Blue passed here. No potential entry. Now we're looking for the overall continuation. But this is a key area, guys. Remember, we talked about this. 1825, if it breaks there, you're looking at fireworks. There it is. We get the initial alert. Okay. Let's watch. At some point, guys, you're going to expect a pullback, and I'm going to keep this on here. Okay, it might not be right now, but at some point, I have this feeling that gold is going to retrace. It's having a lot of bullish momentum here. All right, so let's just watch and see what's going on with gold. And guys, you can see on both GBP USD and gold, I have the two areas set up here. All right, so we have an opportunity for gold to continue, but you're buying at the high. It's 9:15, guys. It's currently 9:15. So let's just wait and see what's going to happen on gold. I don't think we're going to trade gold through market open. We might end up doing Nasdaq. Okay, guys, there's a lot of people on here that right now currently not supporting the channel. So I'm probably just going to do Nasdaq. Okay, we're going to leave US30 alone. Look what's going on with Nasdaq here. See, it did not break. It held support. That's why I told you 316,356. Massive pushes, guys. Push, retrace, overall continuation. So there's no entry there. So that's what I mean. It's very important for you guys to see this. Very important that when you start doing your top downs using wicks, different things like this, that is where you're going to get your overall potential entry. So watch Nasdaq to come back down to at least 36719 before making its overall next move. Okay. So guys, we might just stick with Nasdaq here. Okay, I'm going to keep with this overall trend. I'm not going to move this sell here for some reason. I still think they're going to retrace a little bit, but let's watch. Okay, so let's check out GBP USD. They want to check it for 2 seconds here. Remember we talked about this. So look at GU, guys. It pushed right back up right at the entry. 35379. All right. So it's really important for you guys to realize they're hovering it right at that 9 exponential moving average. They're using it as resistance. So they tried to push down. They're pushing it up. Now they're holding it below. So if they start to break above this, guys, it's going to continue. If they start to break below, obviously it's got to get below this bottom wick for the overall downtrend. Okay. Wait for gold, guys. Wait for gold. Look at GU, still having that overall run. Let's see if we're going to get a continuation. All right. So you guys, for you, price flags 1.35379. That is your overall entry. You don't need me to sit here and say buy or sell. Okay. If you can't read this, you know what I mean. You might want to get some glasses. Okay. Green is entry TP. This is your stop loss area right here, depending on what what you are using. Okay. Remember that. Okay, guys, 50 more likes if you want. There's a lot of dislikes here, so I appreciate that too. I know it's guys from the other stream coming in there. That's totally fine. But guys who are supporting the channel, you know, definitely get them up to 500 at least. You can see gold, guys. It's not breaking above that 1825 yet. Okay. If we have to trade gold right through market open, we'll trade gold. Okay, I don't mind because we're gonna have a nice little overall move at 10:30, so we can wait and see here. One more people in, guys. Look at gold. Okay. Okay, let's check out GBP USD now. Look at gold, guys. It's starting to run, leading in 919. Okay, so it's breaking 1825, looking good. Remember, we have it right here, 1825, clear as day. So watch now. Your second TP is right here, 1826. If it hits it, guys, you can start to secure partials here. This will not run forever. It's at the high. If it does, you're going to see fireworks, maybe to 1827. But just remember, a lot of liquidity starting to be grabbed here. So just watch. Just watch. All right. Let's check out GBP USD. Okay, there's GU. Looking good. Tapped overall first. Okay, so remember, made overall dump into this area of space. I said this is free man. This is their consolidation. Okay, this is the area that potentially has nice movements here. But now, what I'm starting to see is nice little bullish candle, right? Pushing up to roughly 35470. Okay. So if continuation, you got that. You're looking at maybe 10 pips, 10 pip zone for the overall continuation. The overall target, guys, is this area up here. It's higher time frame. Okay, higher time frame. All right, so this is the overall target. If it gets rejected here, this can form an M pattern. Okay, double top, top neckline, top over here for the overall sell-off starting for the overall sell-off to happen. All right, so let's watch. We will focus on Nasdaq, guys. We'll focus on Nasdaq. Okay, about 3 minutes left here. We're coming into 821, guys. 821. I'll quickly look at US30. You can see, guys, if you want US30, trust me, smash out 10 more likes, guys, and I'll do US30 right now. All right. It's up to you. So look where US30 is, guys. Huge points. Nice traps, nice gaps, guys. Nice selling pressure starting to form here. Let's watch and see. Neutral zones. Neutral zones. Okay. Okay, so 2 minutes left. All right, let's watch and see. So we have 9:30 market open here, okay? I'm going to mark this on both areas. Okay, let's watch and see. About 3 minutes, 7 minutes left until market open. All right. We will look at, check out gold for 1 second here. Indecision, guys, look at this. Okay, so that's what I mean. You're buying at the high. Okay, starting to hold in this overall zone right here. It's still pushing, it's in there. So if you're in, guys, last thing you would want to see is starting to get some sell-off, huge pressure starting to form here. But we all know that gold is very overbought. We're just following price. Overall selling opportunity is 1823.3. We know that right there. Okay, and then it's going to potentially, if it's getting that sell area, 1821.1. All right, so let's check out Nasdaq real quick. Look what's going on with Nasdaq. All right, massive pushes to the upside. Okay, we have about, the high is 16,385. Okay, so that's what we just hit. So let's just wait and see what's going on with Nasdaq. I'm still keeping this down here. I'm not going to move this. We set it. All right, so coming into 824, 924. Okay, let's just wait and see. I'm going to break GU, US30. I'm on gold, US30. Okay. Okay, so 36 seconds left, guys. Let's watch Nasdaq. Let's see where it's going to get to, and then we'll make our overall next decisions based on that. So, guys, what do you want to trade? Do you want to trade US30? Do you want to trade Nasdaq? What are your thoughts? Guys, you need to let me know fast, ASAP. Okay, you need to let me know ASAP what you want to trade market open, because we're still going to trade through till 10:30. All right, so it's going to be a couple news folders that's going to look pretty good. We have a huge red folder in terms of that, so you just need to let me know. Okay, guys, let's see the love. Let's see what's going to happen here. Okay. Guys, we're in no man's land. Just letting you know, if US30 continues, this is no man's land. All right, so you just got to remember, if it goes, like I said, we don't know where it's going to go to. That's the overall thing. Okay, that's the overall issue with US30. So we can chart as much as we want, but overall, like, if this thing runs another 100 points, 200 points, we don't know. We don't know where it's going to go to. We just have to watch and see. All right, guys, members in the chat, I need you to speak up and let me know. Okay, guys, everyone checking the group. Okay, dirty 30, guys. We're going to trade the US30. Let's watch and see here. If she runs, guys, she runs. Honestly, that's how it is. But there's a lot of resistance starting to form here. Let's watch and see. Okay, so there's 4 minutes left here, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. All right. Let's check out our last little bit in GBPUSD, and we'll check out gold, and we'll focus on this. So look at GU, guys. Okay, GU could be forming a double top. All right. You can see it's nice push to the upside. A lot of top wick here. It's the same top wick as this previous structure. Top. So let's watch and see now. I am going to erase this just on GU, and then I'll put something else on here. Okay, right here. Potential neckline, guys. All right, this is the overall entry right here. It's got to break below that neckline. We're going to have our continuation on GU. All right, so let's just watch. Okay, we'll check out gold last little bit. About 2 minutes left. Okay, so remember, now gold, we were at a high here. So if you got in this, guys, remember I told you you're chasing the high. Okay, you're chasing the high. So now it maybe ran about 5 pips, was rejected then, and then started to sell off. All right, so that's a good point that you're continuing the overall buying power. You're buying at the high, so it's FOMO. Now the best entry is, I believe, was a sell 1823. I had it on here before the buy. The max pips I was looking for, guys, was like 5 pips, 10 pips if this thing was running. All right, so this is clear as day. You can see 1823.3 is the sell to 1821. If she starts to make there, guys, that's the overall possible trade that's going to happen. Okay, if it starts to break there, you can see it's holding support. So this is it's gonna have to have a lot of pressure here. All right, in terms of gold. Gold does its own things. That's what I'm saying. This was the overall best trade that we had, push pull, but now we're looking for the overall maybe sell off starting to form. Okay, guys, let's flip over to US30. Let's wait and see what's going to happen with the dirty 30 here. Okay, nice clean chart. Under a minute left here, you can see what are we forming. 2 high peaks, no divergence really spotted as of yet, so price can still move. Let's check out the 15-minute. This is what we're looking for in US30. All right, mind of its own. Gonna watch. Watch the potential head fake, guys. I wouldn't be buying anything right now. If you are, let it do its thing. Might see a short-term retracement starting to form, but we'll watch. Okay, 15 seconds here. Let's watch and see. Cheers, guys. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. It's been nice moves. Still getting used to Zoom, guys, so don't worry. I'm actually doing a lot more clicking and talking to a lot more people than I'm used to. All right, so look at US30, guys. Whoa. Still continuing bullish. Still continuing bullish. Let the first 15-minute play out. Let it do its thing. All right. Let it do its thing. Okay, let's check with the chat here. Okay, 4 minutes now. Let's check out what gold is. Let's see if gold flipped. Let's see. Okay, look at gold. Okay, remember we talked about this, 1823, 1821. See how they tapped it right there? Automatic tap. All right, so now they're starting to push back up. We missed it because we're watching US30, but gold did dump almost that 1820 section. So just keep that in mind. It might retrace. Let's just watch and see. All right, could be a quick little liquidity grab for the overall push. Your stop loss has to be judged on your account. Okay, your account. That's why, guys, I don't like holding through market open, anything like that. You wait and you wait on these candles to close. Let them do its thing. If this thing is going to go bullish, guys, let it run. We don't know where it's going to go. Okay, like you can look on the 4-hour. This is the all-time highs ever. Okay, so this is why you're just patient with it before it does its next thing. Look at this, guys. Massive push, massive continuation. All right. So why you don't mess with indices? If it's going to go bullish, guys, let it do its thing. If you're in here from the overall push, you're looking really good, guys. If not, like I said, just wait, let this thing do its thing. Let it do its thing. Okay. See GU for a quick second here. I think GU is maybe a little correlated with US30. So GU is starting to pump again. Okay. So no real neckline was broken here if you're still in the trade, but it's still getting close below that 1.3540. Okay, still getting close below there. Let's check out Nasdaq. Well, Nasdaq hit, but look at what happened. Look what actually happened right away on Nasdaq. Bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay, leading into the overall trade. It actually hit to the overall MA, and now you're having that overall continuational sell here. US30 is pumping, while Nasdaq, like you said, it started to 925. Now you have your 930 candle, indecision. That's why you wait 10-15 minutes for these candles to close. All right. US30 is running, guys. Running. Look at this. Massive push, guys. Massive push. So if you guys are in on this, roll with it. Okay, roll with the buy. If you're not, just wait. Okay, patiently wait, because this thing is running from overall market open. It's not real indecision here. I think it's almost 50 pips. Okay, it's almost 50 pips. That has run initially from the open market. Okay, so now we just have to watch and see what the overall moves are going to be, maybe with the retracement. Okay, 35 seconds here. Look at the push. You can see there's a lot of sellers starting to push down, maybe waiting for the overall next big move. Okay, 27 seconds here. 27 seconds. Let's watch and see how this is going to close. Okay, new candle has opened on US30. Okay, so we had that nice little pump. All right, nice big wick that they can fill here. All right, nice big wick. But let's just now see if that was liquidity for maybe getting an overall potential sell starting to come in here. There's about 4 minutes and 39 seconds. Let's watch. Okay, about 4 minutes left. Let that indecision kind of play. Okay, you missed a sell on gold. Let's check out gold here. Okay, so gold hit, guys. Okay, so I didn't really get any notifications from the group or told you, but gold did hit. Okay, you can start to see now that it is going in the overall direction of that play. So, guys, from 23, from here, that's why I told you to sell. Okay, to there, that's almost 20 pips. Now let's see if it's going to get a continuation. All right. Okay, going to get a continuation. So just remember, there's about 3 minutes left here. You need it to start to close below this 1821 for a nice like pull. All right. If it's not going to, you expect some kind of retracement, as you can see it already did. So this is like heart. It's your heart is rushing, guys. You know, you're in pips, and then it starts to push back up. Okay. If you guys made it, that's great. If not, then like I said, you're at a key point where you should have taken your profit from there to there. Okay. If not, now you're realizing that price might start to run back up. If not, it's got to close below 21.1 to have its continuation. All right. Okay, that was a nice sell, guys. That was a nice sell. Overextended. This is a not an almost engulfing candlestick right there. Buying at the high was risky. That's why I wanted to show you. And then you overall had your sell for the continuation. All right, so let's check out the dirty 30 here. I think US 30 might have started to retrace. Okay, look at this. So you're now 935, 940, 945. All right, let's see what's going to happen. First 15 minutes, if you guys have been trading, you're always going to notice that there's a pump or a dump leaded by the overall next continuation move, or it's just going to have a reversal and then push right back up, making more all-time highs. Okay, that's why, like I said, I always like to wait. If not, if you like to jump right in on market open, you're good to go. Okay, look at Nasdaq. You can see clear as day. That's why I like having my moving averages on there, and that's why it's important to wait. If you're not, look at that erratic candle. It sold off. If you were quick enough to help catch that scalp, you're good. But then it pushed right back to the upside. All right. So this overall 356 is still looking good for me. Potentially, if the price starts to reject, so I'm not going to erase this. I'm going to leave it alone. Let the behavior settle down before making its overall next move. Okay. I do want to check out GBP USD though. It's right there, guys. It's holding. Look at GU. Look at GBP. So it flipped, holding above that 9 MA, looking to walk to the upside potentially. Okay. US30, guys. I gotcha. Let's go. Come on. Dump. Let's go. Let's watch and see, guys. Let's watch and see here. Come on. Let's go. Okay, look at how erratic that was, guys. For all the buyers, for real. As soon as 9:30, remember, buyers, and then the sellers opened it up right at 9:35 and then hammered this thing. Look at the indecision that you're dealing with now. Okay, look at this indecision. Push, pull, right? It's crazy right now. That's why sitting back, watching it, letting it do its thing. All right? Okay, so remember we talked about this. For gold, the move was 23 to 21. That move only. Now look what you're dealing with here. Okay, we had this overall play started to play out here, pushed a little bit higher, so you could have had some sell limits pending, sitting there. But now look, guys, overall trend, if you saw right here, is bullish. Okay, very bullish. This short-term pullback, it's not going to last forever. Okay, that's why I said look at taking everything. This is now a bullish engulfing candlestick. All right, small movements, small plays, 20 pips. That's the key. All right, if you missed it now and you're starting to get into, you didn't take profit, you guys are just being greedy. You're not used to the channel, you're not used to the overall. Goal is 10, 15 pips. Let's talk about this. How many? Right there? Almost 20 pips. Okay, so if you held, you were greedy on that trade. That is key points. That is the overall goal on gold. People who think gold is going to run 200-300 pips at a time, it doesn't always happen like that. It doesn't always happen like that, okay? So look at US30. I'm going to flip back over to GBP USD as well. I just wanted to check it out. Okay. So guys, for right now, I'm just going to leave it on US30 and gold. I have my team telling me that's all they really want to see. I'm going to check out GBP USD one more time, and then I'm going to leave it overall to you to make the decisions, okay? I told you the neckline right here, all right? 35277 is potential selling opportunities for the neckline break. If it's going to continue, let it run. But I'm telling you this for real because this is a neckline pattern that could start to form. You can see what it's forming here. So let's just wait and see. All right. Check out our Nasdaq. Look at Nasdaq, guys. This is why you wait a little bit for it to happen. You know, I don't know if you guys can really understand how important it is at market open to just have a little patience and wait. You know what I mean? Because you can catch the overall reversal. Okay. So now I'm showing you Nasdaq, GU. I'm only going to focus on gold and US30. Okay. These two for the rest. All right. So that's all we're going to focus on. So look at US30. Okay. Big bearish engulfing candlestick. Now they're getting a top wick starting to push below that 9 EMA. All right. I'm working with US30 right now personally. Okay. Everyone knows that I like trading US30. Okay, under 1 minute. Let's wait and see. And guys, thanks for your patience today. Like I said, this was the first time we did private Zoom. I was clicking around all the time, you know what I mean? A little bit of delayed. You guys heard some music that I'm going to get flagged for, right? So tomorrow will be a little bit better. It was just the first time actually going live for me. Ron's worked really good yesterday as well. So guys, all moving forward, our Zoom rooms have no lag, okay? So that's why we went with this. There is a lag anywhere between quite some distance on YouTube, so just wanted to make you guys aware of that. So there's about 15 seconds left, okay? 15 seconds left currently. Okay, so let's watch and see. Do you guys think US30 is going to go bullish or bearish? What are your guys' thoughts? Guys, if you want to enter the Zoom room, you got to join our program. Okay? You have to join our program. There you go. Okay. Okay, guys, looking all right on US30. Okay, this is probably the best trade we're looking for right here on US30, guys. Okay. Okay. So let's check out our gold. Flip back and forth. Okay, look at this. You gotta love gold, okay? This is why I'm only trading it at 930. If you got the overall hold through, you're looking good. But 935, you can see it had a push. Okay? Look at US30, guys, pushing down, pushing up. There's a lot of buyers, and the only reason why this is because look, if you see what's happening forming here, nice little uptrend. Come to the apex right here was that explosive movement. This is the explosive movement right here. Okay, this is what sent US30 to the moon. All right, right here, apex squeezed it, found support, and that's when it's pushing to the upside. Now look what's going on with US30, guys. Okay, nice bottom wicks here starting to form. There's nothing you can really do. If you guys didn't end up taking profit there, it did actually run to exactly where the overall area was, and that's what I'm looking for right here. Okay, you can see it was the first, near the first red candle. That's why I put this down here. Okay, first red candle of the overall bullish momentum. Okay. Okay, just a little patience here. We're still going to watch this trade. Okay, so look, they liquidity grabbed it, pushed it down. Now they're retesting this overall 9 EMA. Okay, looking for the potential overall hold here, looking for the sell, or it's pushing it right. But do you see how I drew these areas right here? Look at the gap, guys. Look at the gap in the trap. The gap from here to here, top to bottom, trapped. All right, overall out pieces. You can see that this is just waiting for the overall next big move. All right, it's very bullish here. You retraced. Okay, if you guys got in anywhere down here, you were too late. 36475. If you didn't TP, guys, you can see now that you got to have a stop loss possibly right up here waiting for the next overall move. Okay, this is a liquidity. This is an FU candle. This is still, it held down there for about I would say 30 seconds before making its next move. Let it play out. Let it play out. Okay, so remember, sorry about the crowded chart, guys, very crowded. Okay, so gold tried to make a retracement. You can see now, obviously, if you held it a little bit longer, I know there's a bunch of traders who would probably have a wider stop loss. So if you didn't though, guys, listen, that thing would have hit stop loss at break even, okay, from that overall momentum push. But now, like I said, if you didn't, if you had it up here, probably 1825, you know, maybe a 20 pip stop loss, 15 to 20 pips, it just rose back up. So if you caught in some sells right here, you went to break even, still looking at sells, and it's continuing. All right. Now we got to wait and see. You see how this area right here, very, very important. Okay. Made retracements, holding support. Now looking at maybe making it down to the upside or to the downside, depending on how news is going to come out in roughly 8 minutes. Sorry, the new hourly candle, 8 minutes, and then news at roughly 10:30. Okay. 10:30 news right here, clear as day. Powell is going to speak. This thing is going to rumble the market. Going to be very, very large in terms of potential movement here. All right. So you can see gold, guys, is having a mind of its own right now. Depending on where you have your stop or whatever it is, you just got to remember that it is starting to hold some support. Okay. So let's check out our US30 starting to form. Still in that trap consolidation area. Okay. Still in that trap consolidation area. Okay, let's take a look at maybe Nasdaq one more time. Guys, that was probably one of the best plays for Nas. You can see overall selling out of previous buyers. This was just sitting here, guys, just sitting here. But if you got it at 3635, sorry, 16356.5, it's continuing. I haven't removed this at all, but this just goes to show you that whenever there's new market open, like this is 9:30, okay, this is around that 9:30 time. Look at this garbage, okay. This is what really people have no idea about, and it really hurts their accounts, okay. But if you're waiting 9:40, 9:45, 9:50, you can get potentially the overall correctional trend. You can see that it's going bearish here. I don't have much drawn in terms of support or resistance other than it's a higher time frame. This is looking zone to zone, okay. So you can see we have higher time frame zone in terms of supply, looking to shoot down, possibly get into the overall demand area. All right. This, when you're drawing these lines right here, these areas, you can see how it bounced right off of it at 16,327. You can see it's the bottom of these wicks right here. All right, so that's playing and acting as support for the current candle. But don't get fooled. Like, there's a lot of momentum that can push behind these indices that can just drop it and pop it at the same time. All right, so you need to understand that Nasdaq is still moving very bearish as of right now, coming out of the current supply area. There's your gold. Okay, 9:55, 10 minutes, guys. We're going to stay for another half an hour leading into news. So hopefully everyone sees the erratic behavior based on this overall news. Okay, it's really important for you to understand to just be patient and wait. I say this all the time. I feel like a robot repeating myself every time I say it, but it is good for you to know. All right, there's no point in me sitting here wasting my time saying buy, 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 sell, sell, sell. So that's just the overall key thing that you need to get from me. Any trader has their own different personalities. They trade their own way, right? But right now, guys, what I can see is a shoulder here, a head, and a potential shoulder started to form on US30, gold. So if gold is going to dump, this is going to be a head and shoulder pattern forming, and this will start to drop potentially to where it overall once was. Okay, so let's just wait and see here. Okay, so about 3 minutes. Let's check out our US30 here. So let's see if this is going to form. Let's see on the 15-minute. Okay. So look at this 15-minute structure. All right. We talked about overall 5, but you haven't even seen the 15-minute how this looks. Downtrend, ascending, comes right to the apex. Then you have your massive squeeze, engulfing candlestick, ignited to add to that, and then you have another candlestick, and then it's going bullish for about 30, 45 minutes to an hour. Okay. Very, very easy to spot, right? And if you're watching your candlesticks, that's another thing that becomes a little more clear as day than if you're just looking at overall structure, right? Then you can look at it as the 10-minute. Okay, boom, massive push off overall support here, and now we're making our way to the upside with the sell-off. Okay, here's your engulfing candlestick, bearish engulfing. Here's another bearish engulfing candlestick. All right, 2 minutes and 5 seconds starting to form. Let's go, guys. Let's go. dump, guys. So I've already taken 2 positions on US30. Okay, I'm gonna add another one right now. Okay, minute and 15 seconds. Let me just check my guys here for a sec. Check the chat. Okay, about a minute left here. Check out gold. It's forming, guys. It's forming right now. Look, we're forming right here. Okay, see clear as day. Push, pull, move. All right. Now let's watch and see what's going to happen. There's about 24 seconds left. We'll watch what's going to happen on gold. Remember, it's 1823, guys. If this thing holds here below, you can continue to look for maybe opportunities or selling pressure, but it's got to start to break these wicks. All right, it has to. It has to. Okay, 4 minutes. See how it comes right to the apex, guys. You see how it's right there waiting to make its next move? This is 10 o'clock. You see how they've put it right in that squeeze? Let's wait and see. It's a push and a pull movement. Overall, on higher time frame, it is bullish. Okay, so higher time frame is bullish. But keep in mind there's a little bit of selling pressure in terms of a pullback. So anticipation is real on gold, guys. It is very real on gold. I'm going to add an alert here. I want to check with US30 too. They're both very key areas. US30 selling off. Okay. So you notice all of these bottom wicks right here. Very very good area in terms of support. Okay, there's a lot of buyers here, and it's just because the overall picture is buying. Okay, on US30. How far will the retracement go? If you guys remember, we ended the call last week. We had massive buying power. We were just waiting there, waiting. And about noon, that's when the overall sell-off happened, and that's when I updated the group. Okay, took a little bit of time to fruition, and it might actually take a little bit of time for this to actually go through as well. Okay. But overall, you can see that it's a big battle in terms of push-pull movement right now. Look at all these bottom wicks. It's come in here almost 5 times before making its next move. Okay, so flip back to gold. Right at that apex, guys, still right there. Look at gold. Starting to break out bullish, guys. Okay, you can see it's getting a push down below 1823.3. All right, starting to go push. About 2 minutes left. Do you guys want me to focus on gold, or do you want me to focus on US30? What are your guys' thoughts? Because we have about half an hour until US30 and gold are going to be affected heavily by news. Okay. Okay, gold, US30, US30, gold. Okay, really it's just gold and US30 right now. Okay, I'll stay on gold, but I'll keep switching back and forth. I told you we're only stocking to these two. I only really do GU in the morning just for the guys and the girls, for people who don't like trading indices and stuff like that. So now we'll stick to a little more common commodities and indices. All right. Okay, gold, 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 gold. My spread just increased to, okay. Guys, there's about 25 minutes until news, so we still have a little bit of time for making its overall decision. Look at US30. Everyone asking me, even in my own group, why do you say bearish? Let's just wait and see here. You can see it's attempting to break. How far will it go, though? That's the overall key thing. Okay, new candle has opened. This is the 10:05 candle. So this is the first 5 minutes of the hourly. All right, this is a good indicator of overall starting of momentum. Okay, the 15-minute, 5, 10, 15, three candles on the 5 is definitely a good indicator of how they're going to push this overall movement in terms of the trend. So let's just watch. It's a bit slow currently simply because of all the massive movement that we just had. Okay. Okay, about 4 minutes. You see, they do not want to let this drop, guys. They do not want to let this drop at all. Okay, so let's check out our gold trade. We'll check out really quickly the GU as well. Look at GU, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so look, remember we talked about this? Didn't break below 35380. It's starting to walk. It's actually almost hitting the overall target that we had set before. That's crazy, guys. So that's a continuation. So in this area right here, okay, for your overall movements, you got to remember your stop loss has to be based on your account. I have no idea what you're trading in terms of account size, whatever it is, but that would have been a 10 pip stop loss. Okay, nice 10 pips, didn't even come close. It's about a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 trade. All right, overall goal target was up here. The neckline pattern was not broken and even came close to. It just continued bullish in the overall trend. That's why pairs are nice, because they're trendy. You just got to buy the pullbacks. That's the only thing. Okay, look at gold now. You can see that it had indecision. Sorry about the gold chart again, guys. Look at the apex. Okay, indecision. It's pushing and it's pulling, and it closes right in the middle of it. Look at what it's doing now. See, it's starting to make its overall move coming out of this pattern, looking to possibly go bullish or bearish. It's going to be a fight, guys. It's going to be a battle. There's about under 2 minutes left here, and it's 10:08. All right, so you can bet your thing at 10.15, you're going to see an overall move either continuing bearish or it's going to flip and continue the overall trend, which is bullish. All right. So check this out on the 15-minute, what it looks like. Okay, little push pull movement. Now it's coming right in decision, right at that, right at the peak, right at the point. All right. Let me check some guys here. Guys, I will ask this once, and if you like it, I will possibly do this. Do you guys want me to do side-by-side charts? Just remember, I will not be able to update it like I do this. You will not be able to see it as much. Okay? Look at gold. Continuation of the selling pressure here. All right? Do you guys want side-by-side charts? I personally don't like it. It makes it very crowded. Very crowded. If you guys can appreciate the clicking and the bull crap that I got to do going back and forth, I respect that. Okay, it's not easiest. I know it's constant. You have no control over it, but trust me, I have no issues here doing that if you guys want it. I'm getting a lot of no's. Okay, I'm currently getting a lot of no's from this, so I just want to know what your guys' opinions are. Remember, they will not be as big. Okay. Guys, I'm currently in this US30 sell right now. For reverses and hits, so be it. Okay. Concentrate on one. Guys, it's hard doing side-by-side charts. I'll be real with you. It's very hard. Let's check out gold now. Watch US30, okay? Look at gold. Okay, look what's going on currently. 3 minutes left. Okay, guys, got a couple of people in here. 1 second. Okay. It's really slow right now, guys. Really slow. And I believe the reason why that is because of this news that's coming up, okay? So, oh, what did we get here? GU? Let's see. Did GU hit our target, guys? That's one thing we got to check out. Okay. Remember we have those alerts set? Wow, guys. Look at GBP USD. Okay. GU was extremely bullish here. Here's your short-term pullback. Remember we talked it into that neutral zone, right? This was a neutral zone. If you remember, I had this drawn very similar to this. Okay, you can check it back on the video. Comes in the neutral zone here. This is a 10 pip zone. Okay, from here 35379, 35277. That's 10 pips. Okay, depending on your spread. Now it's running, it dipped back in the stop loss area, so you would have been a negative drawdown, as they call it. Overall target was right here. The only way that this neckline pattern was going to play out is if it broke down here below this previous wick and touched 35277 down here. If not, you're just looking for continuation buys. Okay, so that was a nice, and that's why GU and like these pairs are very nice, guys. They trend. You just got to look for your short-term pullbacks. Get in and out if you'd like. This trade right here, that's almost 26 pips. Okay, that's almost a 26 pip move. All right, so just keep in mind that's about a 1 to 2. And on scalping, that's not bad if you can understand proper risk management. All right. Now it's like, what do we do at this point? Do we look to trade again, or are we looking to maybe make the next overall continuational move? All right. The move will be obviously bullish or bearish. So we got to check out how this is going on the 15-minute. Look, pull, flag, pull, continuation. All right. So we have higher time frame. Actually, no, this is lower time frame. This is probably 30-minute starting to form. And it's the sideways of this wick. So if GU, remember how we had that massive sell-off, guys, at 8:30? That's 8 o'clock. We were trading this. Okay, we did this live. I forget what folder this was. We're currently right here. All right, we're currently in this area right here. If price starts to break this area right here, roughly 35250, look at the overall candle that it can fill. All right, it can fill a massive candlestick to the upside. Massive candlestick. All right, so that's GU on the 15-minute. You're going to expect some kind of a pullback as it's happening a few times. All right, but this was a nice play for an overall continuation. 10-minute bullish engulfing candlestick. Okay, nice bullish engulfing candlestick starting to form, pushing back up, and that's why you're getting your continued uptrend here. All right, 5-minute, same thing. No bullish candle, but a 2-bar play holding above support. Here's your retest, holding, and now you're starting to walk your way up. All right, so GU was nice, but the overall moves I think we're waiting for are US30 and Nasdaq. I just wanted to quickly go over that with you. Look at US30, choppy as hell. About 3 minutes here, starting to form. 3 minutes. And there's your gold trade. Okay, remember we talked about coming to that apex. Came here, indecision, started to now break to the downside. All right, you can see it's starting to fill this wick right here. I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff right here, guys. I don't want to crowd this too much. Let me just get some overall. I want to keep that one there. I want to keep this one here. Perfect. All right. So you can see gold is still potentially continuing its sell. All right. But how far will it go? That's the thing. You're now coming into news. All right. We're coming into news. It's a lot of opportunity for push and pull movement here. Okay, so let's clear this up a bit. That's a little better. Okay, where do you guys think gold is going to go to? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on gold? Guys, let me know. Let me know. Because if you guys and girls remember, this trade from 1823 just hit 1821 again. All right, so that was the original trade, the short-term 20 pip trade that we set up. It's dragging on, you can see. But last thing you want to have is if you held the sell continuous, you're back into like basically profits for pips. But if you didn't, now you're at that area where it's like, okay, I might be up 15, 10 pips. What do I do? There's about 12 minutes until news. Do I hold? Do I fold? What's going on here? That's what you have to keep in mind and remember. All right. Okay, we have mixed for a lot of people in the group too. All right, a lot of people say push, pull, push, pull. Okay, about a minute left. Let's check out our US30 here. As soon as I click off, this is going to dump. Okay, look at US30, guys. It's starting to trap in that zone, waiting to break out, waiting to break out. So we'll wait and see. Probably news. 10 o'clock is going to have a huge impact on this. Let's check out 15-minute. I'm still liking the opportunities, guys, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Let's check out the hourly. This is US30 on the hourly. This is why I like you looking at US higher time frames, okay? That's why you got that sell-off, but let's going to see if it's going to hold here, if it's going to start to fold below. Really important for you guys to understand price applied to like relative strength. Relative strength is not used for signals or entries. It's used to show you where you're at in the overall market. Okay. Erase that. Okay, look, it's starting to rise now. 3-bar play starting to form. A little resistance here. Let's watch and see what's going to happen. Okay, and then we'll focus back on gold. There's your gold, guys, the favorite gold diggers. Okay, 1 second here. Checking some things. Okay, so it's 3 minutes and 30, almost 30 seconds left. Okay. So, good thing to check out where we're at coming into news and stuff is looking at your DXY. Very important. Okay. This is what's going on with the DXY. Remember, we were trading up here before. Okay. This is where we were trading roughly the 94.2 mark. Okay. Then look at this massive sell-off here, engulfing, selling off. But what happened with gold? Why is gold not having any movement? Why is gold not being correlated with this? Why is US30 not having massive breakouts? All right, that's the key thing that we need to think about. But remember, from our overall moves and where we're at, it's 10:22. So maybe 8 minutes we'll have the continuation of this leading into news. But it's just really weird how the DXY had that massive sell-off and that nothing happened on gold. There was no correlation for gold. There's not much volume being pumped right now. They're waiting for this news. Okay, they're waiting for this news to happen. Might be a little bit of lag news delayed. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Okay, gonna have to wait and see. If you're in this sell, okay, this is just my suggestion to you. It didn't make it down to the overall entry right down here at 1818. Okay, it's now pushing back up and it's holding good support around this area. You can tell by these bottom wicks. My suggestion is if you're in anywhere in here and you're collected 10 pips, I would look to close the trade personally, and then let news go through. Let news happen, and then you can find something else. If not, it's totally up to you. Okay, you can trade. You guys are all big boys and big girls. You guys can understand this. Okay, and this is what I mean. I wanted to see if they're going to start to break here. It doesn't look like they are currently, so now we just have to watch. Check out my team here. Okay, guys, and just remember for everyone on this call, everyone on the call, this was the first time that we've used Zoom, so if it's a little bit choppy in terms of what I'm usually doing, you know what I mean, don't worry, we'll pick up the swing of it. There's GU. Okay, remember we talked about GBP USD hitting that over higher time frame. It's still pushing to the upside. Okay, can possibly run to the overall, I think 35,800 if it's going to get a continued push. All right, if it's going to get a continued push. So that's the key thing. We have about almost 5 minutes now. You can see this is 1024 candle just opened up. So let's watch. The link for the news, guys, is right here. Okay, I'm letting people in Zoom. I'm monitoring stuff, guys. I'm doing like 10 things at once. I don't think you understand. That's why it's throwing me off. I don't have my routine here. Just go to forexfactory.com, grab the red folder news right there at 10:30. That would be your best bet, and just follow that along. Okay, so let's see what's going on with US30. More rejection. Look at the dirty, guys. It's not having any kind of push-pull moves. So now my next question for everyone here is, do you guys want to trade US30 through this, or do you want to trade gold? I'm going to take my member suggestion first. So guys, what do you guys want to do? I'm going to do a poll in my group as well. Okay, so look at the pump on US30, guys. It's starting to pump to the upside here. All right, let's see now what news. This could be a bait candle here, guys. This could be a bait candle where price is now starting to rise. Looking at the overall, potential sell-off happening. This can happen. Trust me when I say they'll lead you into this, and then they'll tank it on you based on news. So just be aware that news is coming up. I want to see what my group is saying first. The snipers. Okay, so I got US30. Rampton, get some sleep, buddy. Gold, US30, gold. Guys, for the team, guys, enter it in the chat. Okay, in terms of the poll that I just sent out. All right, let me know. Okay, just checking it out here. Circle gold. Okay, there's gold, so 1027 here, okay? Let's just see what's going to happen. You can see now it's starting to hold. That downtrend, this trend was broken, okay, so we can remove that. I think this is going to form a flat top bottom here before making its next move. Okay, if you guys understand this on gold, what that is. It's this right here, okay? So you can see that price is selling off huge, getting resisted at that overall downtrend. Okay. Okay, so we got gold. Okay, a lot of people want to watch gold. All right, we'll watch gold. Let's check out US30 for 2 seconds here, then we'll fix on gold. Look what's happening on US30, okay? They're trying to push it up, continuing bullish. Continuing, but look at all this bottom wick right here, okay? Or sorry, top wick. You can expect something to really happen on US30 at this news. If not, it might just have a continuation for, next 10, 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to get off at about 10:40, okay? Let news settle out for 10 minutes, and then we'll go from there, all right? Guys, if you're unfamiliar with these terms, just check it out in the group. We talk about all this type of stuff during our webinars, during our chats, and everything is uploaded to the channel. So very informative, all right? So remember we talked about getting out of this, okay? This is the reason why. Price can start to push to the upside again. It's very nice for you to see right before news, see how they're hovering it around the 50 mark. It's right at that area, the red, before making its overall next big move, okay? So let's just watch and see what's going to happen. There's 10:29. We have about 40 seconds left. Okay, 40 seconds. Let's check out 15-minute, how this looks. All right, shoulder, head, shoulder. We'll wait and see if that's going to form a head and shoulder pattern. All right, shoulder, head, shoulder. Let's see, continuation. Let's drop it now down to the 5. If it's going to be a continuation, guys, in terms of the sell, we're looking at getting it below the moving average here. All right. Oh, that's not the right one. Going to be right here. Okay, so understand your risk, guys. Understand that risk. Right down to possibly that overall entry point. Okay. So I'm looking down here. Nice tight stop loss. We'll adjust this accordingly. Here's your 10:30, guys. Starting to open up. This is the area that I'm looking at right here. Perfect. And then we have right there. Okay, so see how they're delaying it, guys? This is just starting to open. I don't know if we're going to see even a green thing starting to form here. Oh, nothing's really forming yet. Let's change it up. Okay, no news has been launched just yet, so let's wait and see. And if they go bullish, guys, I'm looking at this price up here. Same price as the entry above these wicks right here, looking at something like this. All right, I needed to get above roughly 1824 area right here. Okay, 1824 area. Why I'm looking there, it's previous resistance of these candlesticks, so it's got to break above. Okay, if that's the case, we'll watch and see. Move that up to show you 1824. All right, so not much movement. Okay, not much movement as of yet. Let news kind of start playing it out. They're speaking, right? So whatever's being spoken about, it might have to catch wind of the news before anything happens. All right, that's one thing we need to keep in mind. So let's check out our US30. See how it sold off? Look at this, guys. See how they tried to push it up, sold off, and now they're picking up more buying. There's a lot of buyers in here, guys. There's a lot of buyers. It's very clear. I just don't want to erase this because I don't want to just flip this over and put it in the other way. You can see this should be green, a lot of area of demand, area of supply in the 5-minute, waiting for the overall move. Okay, it's tough right now. US30 has not been the best in terms of today. Look at Nasdaq. You can see it pushed all the way down. Look at these top wicks, guys. Look at these top wicks. This is also post NFP from last week, so you're going to get nice big moves. All right, next big moves. So there's 30. Okay, gold hasn't done anything yet. I'm just going to flip back to gold, and I want to set some alarms here. Okay, there we go, guys. It's starting to gain some momentum. If we hit down here, perfect, double entries. All right. So remember I was mentioning try to get out of here, leading into news. Not much volatility happened, all right? But as you can see that if you didn't, it's starting to pull back up in the overall entry, which was right at the green, okay? So let's watch gold. Let's see what's going to happen on gold. That's literally all you can do, guys. We could talk here forever, but the three things you need to worry about: price, news, and then overall higher time frame structure. Okay, so let's watch and see. There's about a minute and 23 seconds here. We'll just watch and see this overall push-pull movement happening. If gold is bullish, you can see if US30 is going to go bearish here. If not, then you just have some indecision waiting for maybe 11 o'clock, 11:30, different times like that, okay? Okay, 30 seconds starting to form here. There's not much movement you can see. Seconds, guys. So this will be my last 5 minute here. Okay, new candle has opened. All right, here's your new 10:35 candle, the first 5 minutes. So watch and see. It's about short little uptrend forming here. You can see right off the bottom. All right. So if guys remember these key areas right here, okay? I'm giving you two different areas that if price can get to, it's going to have the nice effect. All right. So if it breaks below this, we haven't even put on our 9 EMA yet. We took it off. That's 14. Don't know where my 9 is. There we go. Okay. Use the yellow instead today. So if price, you can see it's acting as support and resistance. So it's resisting here. If it holds, it's going to start to walk its way up. If it starts to fold, guys, it's right in that middle point. You can see. Let's look at the RSI. Remember I talked about this? That's why you're having some consolidative movement. Right in the middle of RSI in the trap. Okay? For it to break about to the upside, 1824.2. Okay? That's the entry for momentum push. If it's going to be sell here, you're looking at 1819 going to like 1818 and a continuation. Okay? Two different options for both buying and selling based on gold. Okay, we're not going to be here forever, guys, so that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to give you some options before we bounce out of here, just in case, like I said, you're going to continue trading. All right, so let me just check this out here for a sec. Let's go to GU. Okay, so GU, guys, actually made a nice little run. It hit the high. I told you 35800 was overall target. This was the original target right here. GU and gold at the beginning was the best plays. Okay, US30 and everything else was just, it was really garbage. It wasn't the best to trade. All right, so GU ran. If you held and you got in at the dip, it would have ran maybe 30 plus pips. Okay, that's a nice trade looking for the overall continuation. All right, so now let's go over Nasdaq. I haven't even watched Nasdaq, but you can see, guys, as soon as I put these on here, there's no point of trading it, right? It's tough when you're going live and you're getting push candles, you're getting pull candles. It's not going to have much benefit to anyone who's trading, okay? I thought US30 was going to have some nice breakout moves. Same with Nasdaq. It didn't. It had overall continuations, which is not obviously the best, as you can see, okay? So that's why I left Nasdaq alone. GU is nice. You have gold now starting to find some support here. All right, there's two different options for entries, okay, based on the overall analysis. breaking of the 200, looking at support for RSI. It needs to break out of this 50-point area range. Okay, you can see it's starting the sideways trade, no volume. Watch at 11 o'clock, 11:30, you'll start to see some nice push. Okay, and then we have US30. Okay, US30, it's highs, guys. It's making crazy highs, and we just have to see now if we're going to get an overall sell. We might not get it before the call ends. Like I said, I'm staying for roughly 2 more minutes, so let's just wait and see if we're going to get the overall continuation. All right, it's looking good so far, but every time they come in this area right here, you're getting your sell-offs. But let's just watch now. It's very a lot of opportunity for it to go bearish, guys. Here it is. Okay, let's go. A little bit of time. A little bit of time this took. Let's see if it's going to bounce up again. If it does, you can already see it's done it in previous structure. Okay. Okay, guys, 1 more minute. I'm going to get out of here. If you guys have any questions, like I said, group, we'll be doing, you saw this the itinerary for this week. Okay, tonight we'll be resuming Tokyo session. Tomorrow we'll be doing London and New York again on the private Zoom, so it'll be a lot more, you know what I mean, efficient. We just have to get the first day out of the way. That's how it is usually. So let's watch and see here. Guys, remember, US30 sells 36475. If it holds below here, it's going to continue. You can see it's making that selling momentum that's starting to form. Okay, guys, if you guys have any other questions, please send us a message. I'm going to go over pretty much our website for 2 seconds here. I know this video won't be posted just because of the overall music that I had in the background. So US30 selling, guys. Let's see. There it is. There it is. There's the sells, guys. There it is. You can look at the webcam, guys. 2 blue, 2 blue. Okay, what a way to end the call. That's how I wanted to end it. All right. Okay, so it's sold off, guys. It's looking pretty good. Make sure to take profit, guys. It's it can reverse erratically, but look for the overall sell. There it goes, guys. There it goes. Nice, 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 nice. What a way to end the call. So this is what I'm saying. If you guys wait, it does pay off. Okay, so a lot of bottom wicks in here. A lot of bottom wicks. So guys, just one quick thing before I end the call. Guys, this is our site, stocksnipertrading.com. I know a lot of people are probably on here right now. We'll get back to you if you send us some messages. We're very, very busy actually post boot camp. Guys, this is our membership that we have, okay? So we do 50 hours a week on private Zoom. As you can see, all live sessions are Zoom, okay? There's no lag on Zoom. On YouTube, there's a 15 to 30 second lag. We record every session from Tokyo, London, and we upload it to our website. All right, we do three to four seminars per week. Okay, these will be increasing. They are also recorded and uploaded to the website. All right, we have a 52-week program that we created, as well as we just did a boot camp. Part 2 of that is uploaded to the website right now, so you will have access. Guys, trade ideas provided each day. You'll see what's going to happen on that. All right, so you can scroll down. Don't worry about that, guys. You can check out our blogs. Okay, this will be updated a lot more this week. We have some new stuff coming. This is our news calendar here, guys. As you can see, it's for members only. You sign in here, you get the link to the private Zoom. Okay, that's the only way you access it, and how you do that is by joining the team. Okay, so what's coming soon, guys? We're building our own app. Okay, we're building our own app that you'll get push notifications right here. You can see you're going to get trade alerts coming 3 to 5 per day, depending on market conditions. Okay, and then obviously here's our Instagram. We have IG, YouTube, Facebook, and Telegram. Don't fall for any Telegram scams, guys. This is the only link we have. Go to our website to get it. Okay. This is our broker we recommend. All right, Fusion Brokers, they're someone who we've been using for a while. They're very good in terms of customer service. Okay, so if you're wondering about other things, you can check it out here. I explained the monthly, but if you want to do 3 month PayPal, like I said, this is for us right here. You will be included in the next boot camp if you join up now. Okay, boot camp, we're going to explain how we're going to break this down. Not all members will get included in the next ones. All right, so this is going to be key if you guys want to join up. All right, you can obviously join the 6 and the 12. It's very good. And then we have our one-on-one trading consulting, guys. This is actually getting booked in 2 weeks in advance now. We're averaging about 10 to 15 per week, and we're swamped. Okay, so if you guys want, we're booking into weeks in advance. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right. So guys, that's pretty much it. Why we go live on YouTube is obviously just to pay it forward. That's really important for us, for free content, free to you guys, right? So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And you can see now that US30, remember I told you to take some profit here, US30 has pushed back to the upside. Okay, it's still in that sell opportunity, so you're still up good pips, but you would have pissed away a lot of stuff if you didn't take some profit. All right, so, and here's your gold, just patiently waiting for consolidation. All right, so just wait for it, let it do its thing. You told you 1819, 1820 is a sell, as a continuation of the sell, and then 1824 area could be a potential for an opportunity for a continuation. All right, GU is starting to sell off now. It made its nice moves, so if you are in GU, guys, remember it. Bearish engulfing candlestick, look for this thing to start to retrace, possibly all the way back down to 35379. Okay, so guys, that's about it. All right, I hope everyone had a good call. You know what I mean? It was a bit lagged in terms of the Zoom and stuff like that. First time doing it, don't worry, the times will be better tomorrow. So hope everyone had a good time. Tomorrow we'll get some good movements too. There's some good news. All right, so let's have a good day, guys. Members will be in touch, and thank you so much for all your time. It was a lot of fun for today, and getting used to everything that we're going to switch to. So have a good day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, and members, remember we have sessions tonight. Okay, all right, guys, bye-bye.